Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our city council meeting. I ask everyone to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Griffin.
Here.
Councilmember Gibbons is absent. Councilmember Lizzo. Here. Councilmember Sears.
Here.
Councilmember Wertz.
Here.
Councilmember Zimmer.
Here.
Councilmember Dewey.
Here.
Thank you. I want to recognize our Assistant Chief Administrative Officer, David Weidler, who's filling in tonight for Mr. Haas. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And without having your crutches.
First thing, I'm going to ask for a motion to remove Bill 10996 from the agenda tonight. Is there a
moved.
motion? Okay, we got a motion and a second. Questions or comments? There is some issue with the availability of roofing material. So staff is going to investigate that, and then they will come back to us when it's time. So any other questions on the motion to remove from the agenda? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion passes. So item 3 under new business, Bill 10996 is removed from the agenda. All right, public comments.
The public comments portion of the meeting is an opportunity for the city council to listen to comments from citizens. It is not a question and answer session, and the city council will not respond to comments or answer questions during this period. The mayor may refer any matter brought up to the city council to the chief administrative officer or city clerk if action is needed.
Do we have anyone wishing to speak?
Mayor and council, we have Tom Morser.
All right.
Mr. Mayor and council members, the proposed Kirkwood Road project. I was told at the KPAC meeting that this has been on the books for several years. I went and looked at the Kirkwood master plan and I could find it nowhere. May have overlooked it, but if somebody could show it to me, I would appreciate it. But I think that the proposed project would be better spent south of the railroad tracks where there is congestion. I have lived in this town for 26 years, and I have never seen anybody pulled over by radar on a stretch of road you want to do the improvements to. The Kirkwood Electric Company Reserve Fund, I have seen it several times used, borrowed from for various projects around the city. I have never seen anything paid back. It's always been replenished by a rate increase on the electric rates. I was told that the KPAC building, whom we loaned money from that fund, generated $300,000 for the electric company in the first year. Wondering why that money couldn't be spent repaying the loan instead of having a rate increase. Thank you.
Sure. We have anyone else wishing to speak?
Mayor and council, there are no further comments.
Thank you very much. We'll go on to the consent agenda. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Questions or comments? All right, seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Say no. Motion passes. Unfinished business, Bill 10992.
Mayor and council, this is an ordinance appropriating $17,814 from the Certificates of Participation Series 2022 to the Fire Department Machinery and Equipment account and accepting the bid of Sentinel Emergency Solutions in the amount of $17,813.26 pursuant to Sourcewell Cooperative Contract for the purchase of a slide-in brush fire unit for the fire department and authorizing and directing the Director of Procurement to issue a purchase order.
Are there any questions or comments? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Mayor Griffin.
Yes.
Councilmember Lizzo.
Yes.
Councilmember Sears.
Yes.
Councilmember Wertz,
Yes.
Councilmember Zimmer,
Yes.
Councilmember Dewey.
Yes. Bill passes. Bill 10993.
Mayor and council, this is an ordinance vacating a 10-foot wide easement that exists on lot 30 of Osage Hills, section E, as recorded in plat book 23, pages 48 and 49 of the St. Louis County Recorder of Deeds, located in the city of Kirkwood, St. Louis County, Missouri, and more particularly described on exhibits A and B attached hereto and incorporated by reference herein.
Questions or comments? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Mayor Griffin.
Yes.
Councilmember Lizzo,
Yes.
Councilmember Sears,
Yes.
Councilmember Wertz,
Yes.
Councilmember Zimmer,
Yes.
Councilmember Dewey.
Yes.
Bill passes. Move to new business, Bill 10994.
Mayor and council, this is an ordinance amending chapter 5, article 2, sign code, sections 5-10A, 5-12, 5-14T, 5-16B, 5-17, 5-18A, and 5-20 of the Code of Ordinances, City of Kirkwood, Missouri.
Is there a motion for approval?
Motion.
All right, you got a motion and a second. Are there any questions or comments? All right, seeing none, all in favor of first reading approval, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, say no. Bill passes first reading. Bill 10995.
Mayor and council, this is an ordinance readopting a procedure to disclose potential conflicts of interest and substantial interests for certain officials as set forth in chapter 2, article 1, section 2 through 5 of the Kirkwood Code of Ordinances.
Your motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any questions or comments? All right, seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Bill passes first reading. Resolution 91, 2023.
Mayor and council, this is a resolution amending the contract with Spencer Contracting by increasing the contract amount by $9,103.71 for a total not to exceed amount of $424,178.88 for the 2023 asphaltic concrete overlays for the engineering department and authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an amended contract.
Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
For a second?
Second.
I've got a motion and a second. Are there any questions or comments? All right, seeing none, roll call, please.
Mayor Griffin.
Yes.
Councilmember Lizzo,
Yes.
Councilmember Sears,
Yes.
Councilmember Wertz,
Yes.
Councilmember Zimmer,
Yes.
Councilmember Dewey.
Yes.
Resolution passes. Resolution 92, 2023.
Mayor and council, this is a resolution amending the contract with Mackey Mitchell Architects by increasing the amount by $99,000 for a total not to exceed amount of $550,523, which includes an additional contingency of $12,874 for professional design services for the TAP 5502-613 rehabilitation of the historic Kirkwood train station and authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an amended contract.
Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion, a second. Are there any questions or comments? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Mayor Griffin,
Yes.
Councilmember Lizzo,
Yes.
Councilmember Sears,
Yes.
Councilmember Wertz,
Yes.
Councilmember Zimmer,
Yes.
Councilmember Dewey.
Yes.
Resolution passes. It's the end of our formal business. Are there any city council reports?
Well, I have one, regarding the train station rehabilitation, restoration, whatever, update project that's, we've been working on now for a while. We're having an open house next, Tuesday. It starts at 4 o'clock, until 7. We were just provided the, display boards this afternoon, those of us who were on the planning committee. And they're impressive, I think. I hope the public will come out and see what we've been up to, see, all of the plans that have been approved so far by the State Historic Preservation Office, that we have federal funds for, as well as the foundation has been raising over $1 million for this project. So we're getting close to actually launching bids and all that kind of stuff. So we'd like to show you what we've been up to.
You. Else from council? All right, Chief Administrative Officer report,
I have nothing to report, Mayor.
City Attorney report. Nothing to report, Mayor. City Clerk report.
Yes, Your Honor, I will report on a couple scheduled upcoming public hearings. The first is for August 17th, 2023, is a public hearing for a request for a zoning code text amendment regarding the applicability of architectural review. The other public hearing scheduled is for September 7th, 2023, establishing the property tax rates for the city of Kirkwood and establishing the property tax rates for the Kirkwood Municipal Library. And that's all I have.
Thank you. And I'll just let council know for the September 7th public hearings, we'll have first reading that night because as happens every year, we don't get the information in time from the state or the county to actually do a public notice of a public hearing. So that's one of the few times we'll have the hearing and first reading the same night. So, all right, well, with that, next meeting of city council is 7 PM on August 17th. This meeting is adjourned.
No, that's for the next meeting.
Oh,
Yeah, that's next meeting. Yes. Thank you though, Bridget.